Hi, I'm Michael Cornell, the founder of the Aligned Ballet Method, and if you like this video, click subscribe. And if you would like 30 days of free virtual ballet training with us, go to our website, alignedballetmethod.com, and sign up for our free 30-day virtual trial. If you're in Southern California, we have classes live from our main location here in Los Angeles, close to Beverly Hills. And we have classes we hold classes all the way from North Hollywood to Newport Beach. So we have an amazing large adult program. We specialize in adult beginners, but we work with dancers at every level. So this is my top 10 tips for beginning ballet students. So if you're a beginner, these are very important ideas that I ask our newest students to consider and begin to implement. This is such an easy idea. Once again, it's such a simple idea, but I highly recommend it. They're simple ideas, but they're big ideas. These are things you can do that just take a little bit of extra effort, but they're going to make a huge impact on your progress. I mean huge impact, especially this one idea. So simple. This tip: warm up for class. Warm up for class. I know it's a revolutionary idea. I know 80% of the dancers out there that just walk into the studio, drop their dance bag, and start doing their pliés. I had a very stiff body as a new ballet student. I did not have much flexibility. I could not lift my leg like I'm lifting now. In fact, I remember my teacher, I didn't start ballet till I was 15 years old, and my teacher said to me, she said, "Go ahead and try to touch the ground, Michael. Try to touch your toes." And I went, Now you see, I can touch my toes. When I was a professional dancer, I'm old and stiff now, but when I was a professional dancer, I could put my palms on the floor and touch my head against my knees. Those days are over. But I still stretch, I still try to maintain my flexibility and mobility, but my performing days are over, so it's okay. I don't have to do split grand jeté leaps any longer. That's your job. But I think it's really important to warm up for class. I think even if the only person I could say maybe don't warm up for class, we had an instructor, she had such beautiful mobility. She had that kind of facility where she just went développé and the leg went to here. Okay, if you're that person, if you're the person that rolls out of bed and drops into a split, no problem, maybe you don't need to warm up. Maybe you don't need to stretch. In fact, maybe you need to do strengthening exercises. So it really depends on what your facility is, what your body type is like. If you have hypermobility, then you may need to do strengthening of your joints. And in fact, I would recommend that, do some of that band work strengthening. Maybe you need to strengthen before class, because there can be such a thing as too much mobility, too much flexibility. And when a joint has a lot of mobility to it, when your body has a lot of flexibility, that body is actually at a higher risk for injuries, especially hip injuries. So this is why you see a lot of ballerinas or dancers with great mobility. They're very dangerous. They can sometimes have problems with that mobility because the joint's not stable enough. So if you're that type of person, then maybe you don't need to warm up, stretch out for class and warm up. Maybe you could just come in and start the warm-up tendus and pliés, and that's fine for you. But I don't find that to be the case with most of our adult dancers. Most of our adult dancers are stiff like me. And not only will warming up help your classwork become more productive, you will feel so much better. I warmed up 45 minutes for every ballet class I ever took. I am not exaggerating. I was always the first one in the studio. Our company class at Ballet Met, that's where I was a professional dancer for 10 years, Ballet Met. I would be in the studio typically by 9:15 because class started at 10 o'clock. 9:30 at the latest, and I do all this sequence on the floor. And if you would like that sequence, the exact sequence I used, generally the exact sequence, it's new and improved though. If you would like the process I used to warm up for my body, go to our website, sign up for our 30-day trial. You also get our video library membership, which is amazing. And in our video library, I have a stretch sequence. Not only will it help you with your warm-up for class, it's a great sequence of stretches on the ground. It's about 45 minutes to an hour of how to stretch your your body out to improve it for a ballet class. And it's the sequence I used when I was a dancer. I call it new and improved. The reason I say that is because I began to implement a foam roller. So we use a myofascial release technique. If you've ever seen those foam rollers, very good. It's a type of self-massage. So if you sign up for our 30-day free trial, you can get access to that video. You have to have the free membership, which is the free 30-day trial, and you have to be signed into the website to see those videos. It's behind our paywall. So, but if you try it for 30 days, you can watch those videos. And I think that will really help you. The myofascial release is an amazing way to soften the tissues. That's another issue we see with adult dancers or stiff dancers. Sometimes the muscle fiber has stiffened up. It's almost hardened. And the myofascial release rolling will help crush the muscle out, return the muscle quality to its soft gelatinous material state. It should, muscle fiber should have a soft quality to it. It should have an elasticity. It should almost have a watery, liquidy quality to it. And the myofascial release helps break apart the muscle fiber and return it to that state. And then when you do stretch out, when you do warm up for class, when you have opened up your hips, when you've opened up your lower back, when you've opened up your hamstrings, and then you begin to go into your pliés, you're going to feel great. When you begin your first tendus, you're going to be at your maximum turnout, and then instead of finding your turnout, instead of opening the hips during class, instead of warming up the hips during class, you're going to go into class and those hips will already be open, and you're going to be able to then further increase your mobility and rotation and extensions. Seriously, everybody, warm up for class. It will help prevent your injuries. It will make you more productive class, and you're not going to feel so bad in class. You're going to be like, oh wow, this is really uncomfortable. It was always uncomfortable for me to do class without any kind of stretching before class. I still don't do it. If I go take class somewhere, I need 20 minutes of stretching. So I hope this helped you. Go to our website, alignballetmethod.com. I don't normally talk this much in class. That's why I'm doing these tutorials, because there's a lot to explain about ballet. And these are going to be great videos for our newest students. They need this information. I'm mainly making these for our newest students so we can send these videos to our students who are just beginning and say, these ideas are very powerful and they will help you. So I hope they helped you. I would love to see you on my virtual monitor. I will be able to see you. If you don't want to be seen, you can turn your camera off, take it with your camera off. That's fine. Many of our students take with their camera off. Absolutely fine. It's your choice. Come see us soon. alignballetmethod.com. Thank you.